Heavy is the head that has to manage all of this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel.
We're now incentivized to buy what we already buy.
Fumbling through college had me building.
I also got some done on the other side.
And that was right around, I would say, May, maybe, right before renewing the lease for this property.
Welcome to the channel, Martha.
Thank you for having me here.
Oh, I was going to say, I am getting up in their names, I'll tell you what.
Bills paid by other people, life was never this good. I had to step back, knowing that it's...
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about why I invested in the Roth IRA and what I noticed, even in my own workplace or even in previous workplaces that I worked at, how things are normally situated. So I noticed, like, guys, you know, I've posted my stocks, my investments right on this platform for everyone to see. Of course, it has continued to grow. My brother called me today, said, wow, my stocks are all green. For the first time, he's able to look at that and say, wow, my money is growing. I'm excited. He likes that. He loves the feeling. I love to see that people are starting to understand when they put their money in a vehicle and it starts to grow, how empowering that is, how rich you're becoming. Your mindset is shifting. Right before my eyes, I saw that smile on his face. I said, yes, success is coming your way. So why did I invest in the Roth? And what do I normally see from not only coworkers, but former coworkers and things of that nature? Now, guys, I've had coworkers who were like 60, 70 years old. I show them my portfolio. I tell them I'm investing in this. They would look at me shocked. Maybe they're amazed. Maybe they're, you know, a little jealous. Whatever the case may be, a lot of the times the guys are very quiet. But the women, they'll applaud you. That's the difference. For whatever reason, you always see the women cheering you on, applauding you. And then also ready and willing to do the same things because they know, hold on, if that is working for you, then I can do the same. And you know what's so funny? I I feel like women do get a lot more praise on social media, but in this case, they deserve it. And it's because a guy will normally tell me to invest for them. Like, I had men telling me to invest for them for the last 3 to 4 years. I tell you, the only person that I'll invest for is my mom, okay? Women, on the other hand, they'll say, what are you invested in? And they'll just invest in it, right? They're not asking me to press the button for them. Like, I'm showing you what I'm invested in. If you like what you like, invest in that. But no. Over here, people take initiative. Over here, people do not take initiative. And again, I'm talking about 9 out of 10 women will take that initiative. 2 out of 10 guys will take that initiative. Now, there are more guys who are knowledgeable about the stock market than the women that I've come across. But even without the knowledge, the women are taking the steps, taking the action in order to be financially successful. Whereas you'll have the knowledge and the tools on this side, but you are scared to take the first steps, or you just don't want to because you don't want to allocate money or financial resources to better your future right now, because instead you would rather live in the moment. And it's so funny because I associate living in the moment with women 9 times out of 10. But for men who are not taking this step, what would you consider that? Is it not living in the moment? Because to me, that's exactly what it looks like. So let's go, not leave that topic and go to why I'm invested in a Roth IRA. Now, a lot of people will have multiple Roth IRAs if you work several jobs, and they'll consolidate them. They'll combine it all together, right? As for me, I leave my 401ks and Roth IRAs in its own place. That might not be the best thing to do unless you are someone who is, again, very, very savvy, understands their finances, and remembers where everything is and where everything has been allocated. For me, I know where everything is and where everything is allocated. For example, let's say I worked for, I don't know, McDonald's. McDonald's is going to send me a letter every year saying, hey, you have X amount of money in a 401k through us. Do you want to claim that? Do you want to roll that over? So I get letters like that, emails like that, once or twice a year saying, hey, would you like to roll over your Roth or 401k into whatever company you're currently at? I simply decline to do so, and they continue to manage my accounts for me. I have to now decline to do that for, I don't know, another 40 plus years or so. Is it worth it to some people? No. But I like knowing that I have money in certain places that is separate from everything else. For example, let's say you got married today. Um, if you had 3 accounts that are all 401ks and you got married and you have this new account that you just started to invest into from a new company, you never roll all that 401k into one. That is a premarital asset. And if you just so happen to actually do a prenuptial agreement to where you are holding on to whatever you had prior to marriage, all those little pit stops in the 401k cannot be touched because it was premarital and you put no additional marital assets into it. You never invested again into those assets. And so the fact that I don't invest into any of those assets currently, although I'm not married, so I could, it allows a sense of, okay, this is separate from whatever else I do in the future. That's already protected. That's like grandfathered in. And that's a beautiful thing to have and to know, but also you have to be aware, like, okay, let me not forget about this asset that I have in this corner. So Festus, why did I go out of my way to invest in another Roth IRA? I'm already investing in the stock market on my own. I already have pension plans and things of that nature. I already have real estate investments that I have to focus on and have cash flow and have capital in case things break. Why would I then go and put hundreds of thousands of dollars in a Roth IRA moving forward? Well, it's because I just wanted another income stream. And if you're not spending the money and investing the money instead, it's always a benefit. It's always a benefit. So I looked at the fees, I looked at everything that it would cost, and I said, you know what? It's best that I throw even more money into this now. Why is that? It's not because I need it, but it's more so because if I can live with less, I will always have more in abundance. I know so many people who are elderly and struggling, like they are looking for every discount imaginable, as they should, right? Because someone like me, unless it's a car or a house, I don't know how to ask for a discount. Unless it's a car or a house, I do not know how to ask for a discount. So, just listening to how elderly people may talk sometimes is like eye-opening how they have to maneuver certain things for what they need. Like you need water, you need electricity, you need all these things. And I know they may sleep in the dark sometimes because it's just that difficult to, maneuver and live the life that they want to live. And it's heartbreaking at times. I don't know how they live within those homes, but I can understand why somebody might say, you know what, I'm retired, but I only lived 5 years. It's because you're not living to the fullest. It's because you're not able to live to the fullest. I want to live 20 years after I retire. Donald Trump is 80 years old. That man is living life. Something about him tells me that he's living life. If you're 80 years old, you got to be living life. A lot of people don't make it past 73. A lot of people don't make it past 73. I'm trying to be 90 something plus. Let's make it to 100. That's how you know you're really living. That's how you know you're really doing something. Right? I don't want to have to penny pinch. I don't want to have to shut the lights off because it's getting too expensive. Guess what, guys? By the time we're 50, 60, 70 years old, a light bill monthly is going to be $1,000. Monthly, a light bill will be $1,000 easily. My light bill's already like $280 approaching 300. I don't even got a family yet, guys. So just imagine that. I got to put these lights on for every single one of you. It's like $300 a month for some light, for electricity. So again, I say all that to say, you have to know how to sacrifice. You have to know, even when you don't need to, sacrifice some more, because it's only going to benefit you in the long run. And that's why I decided to invest in the Roth IRA with my company right now. Because one, I already envisioned that I'd be with them long term, so why not? And then two, it just made perfect sense to me to start to cut away at my paycheck and have more in retirement. Like, yes, if I show somebody my paycheck today, it might look like, oh, I'm not making as much as the next person. But in reality, I've already invested a third of my paycheck. After taxes, a third already invested. I was already investing in the pension plan, and now I said, you know what, let me invest in the Roth as well. So I say all that to say, like, guys, continue to sacrifice, continue to humble yourself, continue to not worry about what other people are doing or how it may be perceived. And, mind your business, focus up, and do exactly what is best for you. So if you like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I post on YouTube, Rumble, and Spotify for podcasters. And I can't wait to see you on the next one. Peace.